Hey guys, thank you for watching my online bass guitar lesson series. Let's play that bass line. In this series, I transcribed and arranged a bass line into 1 minute, so you guys can learn the tune without taking weeks. Sound good, right? And to follow that, I broke that down into 3 short phrases as well. This week, I chose a slap bass line from classic Motown star, Jermaine Jackson. With that said, let's play that bass line. I'm Jin from Jin's Bass Studio. In this channel, we share knowledge about this sexy instrument. I post content about bass lessons, gear review, pretty much anything about the bass guitar. So if you want to learn more about this awesome instrument, please give thumbs up on that like button and subscribe to our channel. And of course, don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss any of our future content. Alright, let's get started. For this week, I arranged 1980 Let's Get Serious by Jermaine Jackson from his 6th studio album, Jermaine Jackson, into 1 minute bass line. And I also broke this bass line into 3 short phrases for you guys to get started. Jermaine Jackson is the best known from Jackson 5. In 1975, they have decided to leave the Motown record to sign with Epic Record. However, Jermaine Jackson decided to stay with Motown record. So through 1975 to 80s, he has started the solo career at Motown. So after he decided to stay with the Motown record, Jermaine Jackson recorded 3 soul albums. But the album didn't receive a good reputation from soul music fans and needed a success. So he enlisted the aid of family friend, one and only, Stevie Wonder. Stevie wrote and produced 3 songs, including the title track and the first single, Let's Get Serious. Production and Stevie's amazing musical sense helped reach number 6 on the Billboard album chart and logged 5 weeks number 1 on the top R&B chart. It achieved sales of 900,000 copies in the United States. In this video, I won't go so detailed about Stevie Wonder, but I have a great lesson on Stevie Wonder's bass line, so please stay in tune for my future videos. Alright, if you're a Stevie Wonder's fan, you might already guessed who played the original bass line on the Let's Get Serious. Yeah, that's right, Nathan Watt. Nathan Watt is session bassist, best known for his work with Stevie Wonder. For more than 45 years, since from the 70s, Nathan played with Stevie Wonder. I can pretty much say that he is the OG of the Stevie's band member. No wonder why Stevie chose him for the musical director in 1994, right? If you'd like to know more about Nathan Watt, please check the description below. Alright, as I mentioned in the beginning, for those of you guys like to learn just a section of the bass line, as always, I have broken down the bass line into a few sections and play that in slow tempo. With that said, let's jump into that video. How was it, guys? Practicing in slow tempo is just a great way to develop a clear technique and sound, right? By the way, if this tempo was still too fast to play, then please go ahead and change your play speed setting of the video, which locates right hand corner of the screen. Make sure to slow it down enough so you can play along with me. Alright, as always, it is right about time for me to share my 3 best pieces of advice and practicing points when it comes to learning these bass lines. First advice, play your octave bass line as clean as you can. Playing octave line on slap technique seems easier than finger technique because your fingers are already in the position, right? Your index plays a top note and your thumb plays on the bottom note. But what makes it hard is to separate each note. You have to let individual note ring separately. That's how you get the clear cutting note. Always focus on your clarity of the note. Play clean, guys. Second advice, experiment with different pickup sound on slap technique. You might already notice that this week's slap tone is different from the past slap lesson that I did. That's because I have blended the pickup more towards the neck position. By the way, if you are just starting to play the bass, it might be hard to recognize the difference in the tone. But guys, don't worry. That's just because your ears are not ready for it. That's it. With practice, you slowly start to recognize the difference. I believe it is important to experiment with the sound. I even sometimes play slap with a back pickup to get specific tone. Seek and study your instrument. So when people ask you to record some bass line, you can deliver the best tone for the tune. Third advice, develop consistency on your thumping tone. Yes, guys, I have to keep mentioning about this one. That's because consistency is the key to make the bass line groove. I do understand that controlling dynamic and your tone while you are playing with the slap technique is very tough. It takes years of practice to develop a great tone and deliver that tone on a track from top to bottom. But what separates pro from mediocre is the consistency of the great tone. Always focus and lessen your tone, guys. I hope these 3 points will help you to get the right feel and the right sound on your slap technique. Make sure to keep the consistent sound on your thumping. Keep practicing. You got this. Thank you so much for watching my videos until the end. As always, I try to only point out the importance. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave some comments. I will try to get back to you the best I can. Thanks for the support. And if you guys liked my content, make sure to hit like, because when you hit like, algorithm does its magic to share my videos to other bass players around the world, who's also interested to gain more knowledge on bass guitar, and helps him out, which also helps me out, so it's kind of a win-win for everybody. If you're looking forward to see more of my bass guitar content, then make sure that you hit subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, that's it for today's bass lesson. Play the bass. See you next time.